His Honor Homer Bell was a TV show that aired in 1955. It starred Gene Lockhart as Homer Bell, who is a judge and lawyer who takes care of his niece Casey after her parents passed away. The show focused on Homer and Casey facing problems and learning lessons from them. There were 39 episodes made starting in 1955 on K-Cop Los Angeles and running until at least 1961. However, for a long time there were no recordings of the show available. The show wasn't well documented either, so there wasn't a complete list of episodes. It wasn't until November 21st, 2023, that FT Depot found and uploaded one episode titled Homer's Birthday to YouTube. Then just under 2 months later, on January 1st, 2024, they uploaded another episode titled Casey Girl Tycoon. These episodes were actually found in a film lab equipment facility where they had been used for testing. FT Depot bought the equipment at a bankruptcy auction and found the episodes, though they were a bit damaged, but all of the episodes were still completed besides a few missing frames. Future Living 2025 was a documentary aired on the Science Channel in 2002. It was replayed several times during the 2000s. The documentary aimed to guess what technological advancements would look like in the year 2025. It depicted the futuristic life of a made-up family called the DeMarcos, mixing it with real-life clips of prototype technologies and interviews with scientists and engineers. At one point, a rerun of the documentary was split into 5 parts and uploaded to YouTube in 2007. The links were shared on websites like TechEblog and SG Forums, however the YouTube account that posted them was shut down for a few years. Before it was rediscovered in 2024, proof of its existence was scarce. An old description on a saved page of science.discovery.com was one of the only pieces of evidence, as there were no physical copies like DVDs, and the show wasn't mentioned on the website after the mid-2000s. On January 6, 2024, a YouTube user named Milk Using Eularity uploaded the full documentary. They received it from a Reddit user named Omaglidden, who had shared it after a request on the r/Lost Media subreddit in December 2019. This upload marked the documentary as finally found after over 20 years. Happy Wheels the series was a web show produced by Machinima and the creators of Happy Wheels. It was only available on Verizon's Go90 streaming service starting on November 15, 2016. The series is set in a fictional town called Happy Wheels, known for its high death rate. Each episode features a new story and revolves around an organization called Deaths trying and failing to reduce the town's death toll. IGN announced on November 2, 2016 that a Happy Wheels animated series was in the works, created by BMP Digital and published by Machinima. They promised famous actors and familiar game characters. The first episode showcased stories from 5 characters: Wheelchair Guy, Effective Shopper, Irresponsible Dad, Lawnmower Man, and Segway Man. In June 2018, news outlets reported Go90's impending shutdown due to low usage on the platform. By July 31, 2018, Go90 was shut down, erasing most of its content, including Happy Wheels the series. A significant portion of the series has been recovered, with additional episodes found on a Dailymotion account that had backed up most of them. To prevent future loss, all recovered episodes are now stored on the Internet Archive except for episode 7, which remains missing. Only a promotional teaser and a review of episode 7 have been discovered so far. That was until Reddit user Kakuta managed to obtain the script for the missing 7th episode on January 11, 2024 by contacting the voice actor for the Effective Shopper character. However, the actor said that the script might have been changed over time. Toon Jam is a computer game released by Turner Interactive in collaboration with Cartoon Network in 1995. It included a bonus VHS tape called Jammin' Video featuring clips from various Cartoon Network cartoons. The game and the video were hosted by Moxie from The Moxie Show. Music videos made inside the software were sometimes shown during Cartoon Network commercials around the game's release. The game allowed players to create music videos using characters, backgrounds, and music from popular Cartoon Network shows like The Jetsons and Yogi Bear. And these videos could be saved on a floppy disk as well. The CD-ROM also functioned as an audio CD, containing 25 tracks based on Hanna-Barbera's cartoon themes. Toon Jam was sold in stores for $35, mainly at CompUSA. However, it was rare to find complete copies, possibly due to negative reviews, particularly from CNET. Apart from a review by CNET, the only other known footage of the game at the time was a commercial uploaded on YouTube in 2013 by RetroCCN. On February 20th, 2021, YouTuber KillerFloyd67 rediscovered and shared the game's ISO file on archive.org, making the game fully playable. Then finally on January 19th, 2024, an Internet Archive user named Mustache Duct Tape found and uploaded the full Jammin' Video VHS tape to archive.org. Back at the Barnyard was a TV show that aired on Nickelodeon from 2007 to 2010 and on Nicktoons in 2011. It was based on the 2006 movie called Barnyard. A test pitch for the show was made around 1999. Back then, it was a short film called The Barnyard that was produced by DNA Productions. The short was promoted with the question, what do animals do when humans aren't watching? Although the pitch was never officially released, some footage appears in a teaser trailer for the Barnyard movie from 2005. Screenshots from a short can also be found on a backup of DNA's website. It was once thought to be a pilot for the show, but director Todd Grimes clarified in a tweet thread that it was just a test pitch. On December 20th, 2022, a YouTube user named BuildShip discovered more footage from the test pilot on a behind-the-scenes DVD for the Barnyard voice actors. Then finally, just over a year later, on January 20th, 2024, another YouTube user named Live DJ Rock uploaded the full test pitch, which they obtained from a VHS listing on eBay. This discovery finally marked the complete finding of the test pitch. In the Flow with Affion Crockett was a comedy catch show made by Affion Crockett and Jamie Foxx. It aired on Fox from August 14th to September 11th, 2011. Unfortunately, it was cancelled after just 6 episodes due to low ratings. The series was initially available online during its airing in 2011 but disappeared shortly after it ended. The first episode can be found on Dailymotion, and there are clips and sketches from episodes 2, 3, and 6 on YouTube. However, episodes 4 and 5 were completely lost. While the series was once accessible on Fox's website, it has since been removed and full episodes except for the first were hard to find. Then on February 1st, 2024, the entire series was uploaded to Mega by a user named Jackstone on the Lost Media Wiki forums. Hazedon is an anime series that aired on October 5th, 1972 to March 29th, 1973 on Fuji Television. While the original idea came from a company called Video Create, it was the first project animated by the anime studio Sunrise. The story follows a young goby fish named Hazedon, who sets out to fulfill his mother's dying wish of becoming the strongest fish in Japan. Along his journey, he meets Shirin, a mermaid, and Puyon, a pufferfish. The series features various recurring villains and side characters, with the final episode wrapping up many storylines but leaving some unresolved. There are a total of 26 episodes, each lasting around 30 minutes. Most of the episodes are split into 2 parts except for the final one, which is a single double-length story. The series was officially released on VHS by VAP in the 1990s, containing the first and last episodes. Its theme songs Hazedon Ondo and Bakawa Hazedon were released on vinyl in November 1972. On December 24th, 2022, a low-quality full version of episode 26 was uploaded to YouTube. Then in January 2024, all 26 episodes were discovered on a private anime tracker and uploaded to Mega on January 30th. The Boondocks was an American animated sitcom that aired on Adult Swim from 2005 to 2014. It followed 2 brothers Huey and Riley Freeman and their grandfather living in the suburb of Woodcrest. Each episode had a unique plot, sometimes involving celebrities. In 2003, Fox ordered a 6-minute pilot based on a popular comic strip. Creator Aaron McGruder and film producer Reginald Hudlin worked on it, but faced difficulties due to network restrictions. McGruder felt broadcast television was too rigid for creative freedom. The pilot was ultimately rejected by Fox in 2004, but Cartoon Network's Adult Swim showed interest. Vice President Mike Lazo assured McGruder that their cable's less strict policies would allow creative freedom. Cartoon Network then picked up the show for 15 episodes, leading to 4 successful seasons on Adult Swim. The Fox pilot, with a different animation style closer to the comic strip, remained unreleased until a clip was shared by series producer Carl Jones in 2016. It showed an interaction between characters Huey Freeman and Jasmine Dubois. Some sources suggested the pilot had been shown at conventions, though this was unconfirmed. But then finally on February 17, 2024, an unknown user named Cal Eastwood uploaded the full pilot to the Internet Archive, but it's unclear how they obtained it. Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids was an animated TV series that aired from September 9, 1972 to August 10, 1985. The show has 114 episodes in total, including specials. Before the series began, there was a special called Hey Hey Hey, It's Fat Albert, which premiered on November 12, 1969 on NBC. It was shown twice but never officially released. The special featured the Cosby Kids performing stand-up sketches based on Bill Cosby routines, similar to the show's format. The plot revolved around Fat Albert being teased by his friends for his weight and then helping them win a football game against rivals. Drawing directly onto cells with grease pencils, then after that the cells were photographed. Live footage from Philadelphia was then added into the background. However, the use of this live background didn't work as intended, according to Filmation's Lou Scheimer. While the series became popular, the special was not well received and hasn't been released since, but the Paley Center for Media holds a copy of it in their collection, available for viewing in New York and Los Angeles. Initially, only blurry footage from animator Lee Sullivan's collection was available, showing Fat Albert joining a football game. However, clearer footage later surfaced showing Fat Albert seemingly able to expand his body at will. Then on February 20th, 2024, Lost Media Wiki user Emma Kralik uploaded the full audio from the special, obtained from a reel-to-reel recording, but as of now the footage of the special is still missing. Al's Brain is a 3D short film directed, written, and starring Weird Al Yankovic. It premiered on July 16, 2009 at the 2009 Orange County Fair in California. The film, made on a $2.5 million budget, aimed to educate viewers about the human brain's design, structure, and functions. The 10-minute short combined live action and computer animation. It featured Weird Al interacting with animated characters like Billy the Brain and Norm the Owl, answering brain-related questions in a humorous way. Celebrities like Paul McCartney appeared in Man on the Street interviews, while others like Patton Oswalt and Tim and Eric made cameo appearances. The film also discussed the life of Phineas Gage, who survived an accident where an iron rod pierced through his head, damaging his brain. Yankovic portrayed a fictionalized version of Gage named Phineas Cage. The short concluded with Yankovic performing the Brain Song, a song he wrote specifically for the film, explaining the human's brain's 4 lobes and their functions. Al's Brain drew a crowd of 250,000 people. It was later showcased at the 2009 Puyallup Fair in Washington. Plans were also made to display it at Expo 2010 in China, but it's unclear if this ever happened. After its theatrical displays, the short fell into obscurity. Only the audio for the Brain Song was released in Al's 2017 compilation album. However, on February 20th, 2024, Lost Media Wiki user Ziggy Stardust uploaded the full recording of Al's Brain. It was obtained from Christopher T. 2004, who had originally downloaded it from Reddit user Minic27. Then just a week after that, YouTube user Bryce Buchanan shared the complete short film in 4K quality. But soon after the upload, and the entire channel were removed without explanation. However, the film was backed up and uploaded again later. Unfortunately, these new uploads as well as the original one were removed due to copyright issues with the song The Brain Song. Nevertheless, the movie can still be accessed on the Internet Archive in 4K.